This episode of Ask the Buffalo is brought to you by Carbonite. What's up, everyone? John Rettinger for Techno Buffalo here with an unboxing of Mike Perlman. This model is 29 years old. He's proficient in cameras and cars. And he's going to be filling in for me here on Ask the Buffalo today. So without any further ado, let's start your engines, and it's time for Ask the Buffalo. Shazam! It's Mike Perlman. How you guys doing? I'm filling in for John Rettinger on this episode of Ask the Buffalo. John's living it up in Hawaii, while I'm here in 30-degree Maine. Moving on, we're going to tackle some serious questions today about cameras, more questions about cameras, and I got a few life skills questions that I want to tackle. So without any further ado, let's jump into this episode of Ask the Buffalo. The first question comes from a reader named Josh on our site. Josh asks, "Hey Mike, what are your opinions on Canon's new 2012 cameras?" Well, I gotta say, I'm super excited about the Canon PowerShot G1X. This is the first consumer camera, advanced fixed lens point and shoot, that they've actually put a giant sensor into. One that's almost the same size as an APS-C size sensor you could find in mid-level DSLRs. Another camera that I'm prognosticating for this year is a follow-up to the Canon EOS 5D Mark II. Are we going to see a Mark III this year? I'm not sure, but if we do, it's going to give the newly announced Nikon D800 a run for its money. But check out that G1X. I'm going to have the review on that bad boy very soon. As far as the rest of the new PowerShot lineup, a lot of them are just kind of incremental upgrades. However, two models are going to be featuring Wi-Fi. You're going to start to see Wi-Fi seep into the camera market, and that's very exciting because you could just get home, throw all of your pictures onto your computer without having to deal with memory cards, etc. So Wi-Fi is on the rise. Now this next question comes from reader Adam from our site. He asks, "How many North Face pullovers do you own?" Now, you may be baffled by this answer, but I only have one North Face pullover. It's more of a zip-down fleece. I have Patagonia underliners, and you'll always see me wearing a vest. I love this vest. I just got it. It's from Banana Republic. Please don't tell anybody that. But I'm huge into vests. This entire winter, I've gone the whole winter without wearing a jacket. I just wear vests. Here's a fun question from reader Alex DeBeer. He asked me, "What do you think/hope the iPhone 5 will have?" What do I think it'll have? I think it'll probably have a bigger screen. I think it'll be thinner. I think it'll have an aluminum back. That would be nice. And what do I hope it'll have? I hope it'll have the ability to act as a universal remote control for anything in life. So you can actually control people walking down the street. You can make them walk backwards if you want. If someone is really loud, talking, annoyingly, you can just press a mute button and then they'll just shut up. But in all seriousness, I really don't know what to expect. I have no idea what's up Apple's sleeve. Nobody ever does. That's the mystery. Everyone's shrouded in mystery with Apple. And that's really cool, and for that, I gotta give them credit. This next question is from reader Josh, who asks, "What's up, Mike? What is your best tip on buying point-and-shoot cameras?" In order to answer that question in the correct way, I'm going to do it while doing a handstand. Don't buy a camera that sucks! And now it's time for the life skills segment on Ask the Buffalo. This question comes from Juan Martinez on Twitter. He asks, "I am a senior in high school and I'm looking for an office job after I graduate. Where could I get a job at my age?" Gee, what did I do when I was in high school? I actually worked as a hotel clerk, a front desk. I was the night guy. So actually in a haunted hotel. You could be a security guard. You could monitor people and try to catch criminals. That would be pretty glamorous. You could work making desks. You could work as a desk maker. That's an idea. So there are 3 prime ideas for you, man. Carbonite protects your pictures and your other files from a computer crash, fire, theft, or when you accidentally delete a file, by automatically and continually backing up your files and keeping them securely off-site. You'll never have to remember to back up again! Whether you have 1 or 2 computers at home or several computers at your small business, Carbonite is the better backup plan. Over 1 million customers trust Carbonite to protect their home and small business computer files with plans starting at just $59 a year. Start your free trial at Carbonite.com with the offer code TECHNO, and you'll get 2 bonus months if you decide to buy. That's carbonite.com, and the offer code for 2 bonus months is TECHNO, TECHNO. And now it's time for my final question of the show. This question comes from Justice Stewart, and he asks, what is it that Techno Buffalo does? Do you just go in the building and do YouTube videos all day? You make it sound like it's fun and games. No, I just travel around the woods and hang out with trees all day doing videos, answering questions for you guys. John Rettinger and I are going to Geneva in March to do the Geneva Auto Show. Noah Kravitz is on the West Coast, so he does a lot of phone reviews. John does a lot of phone reviews and video reviews, but we do have a lot of writers kind of all over the place. John Q, he's up in Toronto. He does a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff, so he's kind of the web designer. And John Q loves Icepan. If anyone, Google Icepan. Adriana lives in New England as well, like me, so she does a lot of writing and a lot of cool stories. Killian is in the UK, he does a lot of the news stories. So the 3 primary video guys, it's me, Noah, and John Rettinger. And you know, there are a lot of people who are writing and working on the site behind the scenes. And that is the way Techno Buffalo rolls on a daily basis. Well, that wraps up this episode of Ask the Buffalo. I hope you guys had a rip-roaring good time. Now it's time to box me back up and send me back to our representatives because our loan agreement is up. So, you know, be sure to ask questions for next week's Ask the Buffalo. And remember, always stay safe out there, kids. And I'll see you guys in the next video.